Another day, another rain session. I think I've decided completely on playing tomorrow instead of today. But I still wanted to come out and practice for a bit. Oh yeah, because I need it. I need it in the worst way. Yeah, I was kind of watching it back yesterday, and I kind of fell into what I did in the first range video as far as when I swing versus what I was doing when I wasn't recording. I think I figured it out. I was talking to Coach last night, and focusing less on technical things. Not a lot of technical advice from Coach last night. A lot more mental advice. Some of which I wanted to touch on. So, talking about how you compare yourself to your best round. I feel like that's what most people do. That's what I do. Like, I'm always thinking about how I'm playing compared to like, oh my god, I can't believe I shot an even 80 that one time. Or you compare yourself to your best performance, and oftentimes it can make you perform worse more often, right? You're not going to be on your A game all the time, and that's the same thing in life. Like, you're not gonna have a bunch of only good days. Same thing with golf. But yeah, so I was thinking about that stuff and how I've been improving on it for sure, but it could definitely be better. And it's definitely something I need to work on, is the mental game, as far as, not comparing myself to my best. Just taking the shots as they come and dealing with it. But just make the best out of what I'm doing it that day. Yeah, a little shitty. Coach is gonna have a lot of advice for you. He's got a lot to say. He's gonna talk your ear off, but not all of it's for you. You gotta really think about, after you start playing for a while, start to know your game a little bit, know your weaknesses. After you record your swing a bunch, you kind of know what you do and what you don't. And that's kind of helped me differentiate Coach's bad versus good advice for my swing, for my scenario. I mean, that just feels so fucking good today. We're like 10 balls in, but that might have to be a fucking wrap. Normally I go pitching wedge to 7-iron. I'm still gonna do that. 7-iron's my favorite club in the back. I mean, there's just something about the connection that a man has to a 7-iron. It's just different than the rest of the bag. It's feeling so prime today. And you know what? Maybe it's also because yesterday mentally wise, I was kind of being a little down. Oh, let's fuck too soon. But as far as, I didn't do a ton of work yesterday. Like, I worked for my internship, but I didn't do, I wasn't putting out my best work yesterday. And today I woke up, I'm not even supposed to work today. I worked a little bit, set up a YouTube planner so I could kind of plan out and track what I want to do. I got a lot of editing to do. And then a lot of other stuff I need to do. And then once I get in the groove of that, I think it's going to be easy. I'm trying to decide on an upload schedule right now. Leaving the range happy today. I shouldn't even hit another 7-iron. I'm going to end on that one. Up to the 4-iron. Oh. This is a club I do not pull this often. A lot of the time, like, especially around here, there's a lot of wind, right? And so I'm not hitting it great, but they're coming out. It's going the direction I want, so I can't be mad. Especially around here, there's a lot of wind. So I'm taking my hybrid is kind of like a do-it-all club. I mean, I feel like a lot of people do feel that way, and it's kind of the way it's designed and supposed to be. But like, if I got there's a huge range of yardages that I'm comfortable pulling my hybrid. It's a 3 hybrid, and just making it work, choking up, taking a little sawed-off shot, and just kind of working at a different yardage into the wind, lower or higher. So it's an easy club to kind of work around. And so more than often than not, for a yardage that I could maybe consider this 4-iron, I'll just take a 3 hybrid and choke up. Oh, someone stepped on a duck. I love a hybrid, man. Some people are against them, which I understand why. Like, it's a similar reason that I don't like or choose to play more of a player's iron. It's because they don't like, it's like a stereotype behind it. Like, you're not good enough to play that 3-iron, so you gotta have a hybrid. Then I play a player's iron because I like the way it looks and I like the way it feels. But I probably should be playing something a little more forgiving. And I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that should be playing or using a hybrid that maybe don't like the way it looks or don't like the way it feels. So I see both sides of it. I honestly, part of me was close to getting a 3-iron. But I need to fix that. Oh my god. Yikes. Okay. Let's rebuild the confidence real quick. It also definitely had to do with the fact that there was just a guy hitting next to me. I'm like, holy shit. We'll pull. And I worry about getting loud and like being rude when I'm near people. I don't want to. I mean, it wouldn't bother me, but not everyone goes throughout their day unbothered. You know what I mean? Some people are just kind of looking to get upset. Also, just started an Instagram. So outside of this account, if you guys wanted to follow me there, you could. I think I'm going to post like clips of some of the videos or some of the important things, highlights, things like that. Probably post some reels and shit. And then also, probably going to also post other aspects of my life. That ball had 0 dimples. Like, I think that You know, the whole purpose of this channel is I'm trying to get better at golf and just have fun out here, do some fun challenges hopefully, and then eventually, you know, whenever Bob Does Sports is ready for the challenge, I'd like to go through the gauntlet. That's what I'm gonna call it, the fucking gauntlet. Take on Bob, Joey, FP. Challenge is still out there. I've met Bob, nice guy, really good dude. Doesn't mean I'm gonna take it easy on him. And I would expect the same from him. Also, with becoming better at golf, gotta stay healthy. Gotta improve my physical health. And so, I've been working out consistently for, you know, probably the last 5 years or so. Yes. Probably the last 5 years or so. But I've been focusing on the diet portion, so I'm trying to switch my focus over to that. Gotta make sure I'm eating enough, getting big. I mean, what more is there to life than working out and playing golf? That's like all a man's life should be. Holy shit, what is going on? Gotta put this fucking pump iron, get in the iron jungle, and come out, play golf. That's all you need to be happy. If I could do that every day for the rest of my life, I lived a damn good life. Show you guys the prep work into my challenge with them. If that happens. Actually, it's not a matter of if, but when. When that challenge happens. I mean, I gotta strategize, you know what I mean? Holy shit, that's money. Damn, look at all those geese. FP would be creaming his pants right now, dude. He'd probably know all about those. And I would love to learn about them. Strategize and figure out, you know, what are Bob's strengths and weaknesses. Focus on him first, just because he'd probably be the first challenge. Yep. Strengths? I mean, it's in the name, Bobby Flatsticks. Man can putt. I think he's going to have me on the putting. But, and I saw a chip-in he had the other day. I mean, he's improving at a rapid rate, an alarming rate. He's improving at a rapid rate, and I can't have that. I got to get to him early before, you know, he gets any more help from the YouTube All-Stars. Got to get to him now, especially because he's got, holy fuck, he's got Paige giving him lessons now, caddying for him, giving him tips. This guy's going to be lethal. And I haven't seen much of Joey's game, to be honest. I feel like he might be just as slightly harder than Bob, maybe? Jesus Christ. I'm talking all this game about taking them on, and here I am, just shanked 3 balls in a row. But as coach would say, take them as they come. Don't let them get to you. There's deep breaths. I can hit a ball straight. I know I can. You know who else would be a cool challenge? I think I could get her to do it, maybe. Just gotta sweet talk her a little bit more on the range. Sure would. Playing fucking Caitlyn Jenner. But I met an LPGA tour player there too. And holy fuck, dude. She would mop the floor with me. It's not even funny. Uh-oh. I was feeling cocky at the beginning of this ring session. Now, things are taking a turn. Things are taking a dark turn. I'm not worried. You're worried. I can't stop. I can't stop shanking the ball. This is not good. We are in a dangerous scenario right now. Face is like fucking so... I don't know what to think. My brain is turning to mush rapidly. I'm trying to fucking piece this together, but I'm just collapsing. Let's think about this. It's just my grip. Let's not think about this, actually. Oh yeah, and guess what else? Guess who didn't bring any fucking gas today? Guess who didn't bring any water? Me. Trying to run my car on empty, man. I'm gonna fucking destroy this thing. I didn't drink it. Oh, what a relief. If I shanked one more ball in a row, I think mentally I would have been defeated to a point where there was no coming back. I would have had to just like go home like depressed after having like after being so fired up in the beginning. Okay, we're hooking it. Oh, let's go. Yeah, hop right behind the back fence. Yeah, I don't mind that. Yeah, I do that pretty regularly. Alright. So I talked about the Instagram, right? Go give me a follow there. Same as the YouTube, AG__golf. AG_golf was taken. So instead, I'm doing the Garrett Clark method, and we're going to do 2 underscores. It's going to look like I'm straight up copying him, but to be honest, who wouldn't want to copy that guy? On the Instagram, kind of like you guys get to follow me there, see me throughout the day, and then hopefully those will give you a little bit of that backstory. I'm new to editing, so again, I'm kind of going Sam Sulek, Cody Ko, train style editing, where it's not really super editing heavy. It's pretty raw, pretty uncut. Just because that's the style I've been kind of gravitating towards lately, man. Unless it's like an event style video, where it's like the Ryder Cup that Barstool did. That shit was so good, and that had a great editing. Oh, hooked it. But I'm not really doing anything at that high of a production level. At least not yet. I mean, eventually maybe. And there's some style of videos that I'm thinking about doing. A couple series that I'm considering as soon as I maybe get in the groove of just these more normal ones first. Like I'm doing this series, decided on a name finally, and it's gonna come like fucking like 4 videos in. But Range Rat is gonna be the series. Where it's like, this is like the Sam Sulek style. Like I'm just out here doing something that I love, golfing, kind of talking you through what's in my brain and maybe talking about some other stuff. And then the golf is going to be pretty simple as well. If I get any of my friends to do it, which none of them are kind of like super keen on putting themselves out there on the internet, then obviously I think the style of videos would change. But I've been really enjoying long form lately. That's ugly. Not the sound we're looking for, it just sounds like shit. That's okay though. I mean, I'm no Garrett Clark, I'm no Fat Perez, just an average golfer, and that's all I'm trying to show you guys. That hopefully I start getting fucking better, and then that means you can too. This is what it's all about though, guys. This is the real shit. This is shit no one else shows you. I'm in. It's fun to think I used to play with these. Like I would come to the range, I'd hit balls, and then I would fucking go out with a bunch of these in my bag. This thing, dude. It's not doing anything for me right now. It was the alignment stick, guys. Figured it out. The alignment stick just really confines me, and I'm someone I can't have that. I can't live in a box. You know what I mean? I'm an artist on the course. I need to have that freedom. This one's for everything. That was kind of not great, but all right. I think I'm gonna do some short game practice today. I did it yesterday, a little off camera because my phone was full on storage, but I finally moved all the files over, so should be good to go for today. This chipping area definitely makes you worse. This is like park grass. Like this is what's at the park next to my house. This is not a chipping area. This is not. It's just these are the conditions I deal with, but still better than most. But let's look at this shot, right? Let's say I'm going to that back flat, checkered yellow and black. Before, I would do something like this. Okay, I'd be like, oh, I'm gonna open the face up. And I'd probably A, thin it, or B, hopefully hit it fine. And like, again, I haven't been practicing, so I can't really judge my distances that great. But something like that would probably happen. It happened a lot last round when I recorded and posted for you guys. It was fucking all over the place. Like, we'll switch up to a couple like short-sided-esque shots after this. But I mean, like, let's go to that long flag again, this time off the back foot. I'm just using that Phil Mickelson video I fucking saw. I mean, I should be pretty happy with that, considering what my short game looked like in the last video. That's just, again, it's not tour level. I should be putting it even closer than that. But I'm mindlessly hitting that shot, and it's setting myself up so that it can't go that wrong. That's a much better risk to reward ratio, where I don't need a hero shot out of that. This long, open, straightforward chip shot doesn't require some fucking flop shot. I'm not Phil Mickelson, right? I'm not that good. But I'm losing out on scoring opportunities on easy chips. Spin. See, that one's not spinning a ton. Let's try one off the front foot. Yeah. I definitely want to get, I think I've decided completely that I want to get, I'm between two. I'm between Vokies, and then I really am a big fan of the TaylorMade high toe wedge. I just like the way they look. A lot of people aren't a big fan of that, the big high toe, but I kind of like it. So I'm a sucker for that, and I think I might go for it. But I mean, you just can't go wrong with Vokies. You can't really go wrong with any of these major brands. I mean, yeah, that just like, it doesn't spin. They're also kind of coming out of flyer lies. Like, these are setting up a lot out of this grass. A little lower one. That one spun a bit more, but see, I'm still kind of sending them long. That's another thing I got to work on. So for one, I got to really drill in this new, just basic chipping strategy into my head, because I need to get more consistent with these easier shots. Like, this is, I should be looking at making those. You know what I mean? I need to feel like Garrett Clark. I need to feel like I'm looking at that and I'm like, yeah, this is making the chip. I feel like he says that on like every shot. I don't know how that looks makeable to him, but he's on a different level than me, and I got to get to that level. So all of those guys that go good, man, they're always like, yeah, we can fucking make this hit. And I'm like, damn. I remember watching the videos. I'm like, that's makeable, and sometimes they do make it. Come on, sit. See, I keep sending it long. So what I was saying was, I need to focus on aiming. I'm kind of just hitting at the flag, like, and if I'm looking at the flag, I'm gonna carry it that far. So I need to be thinking more about, like, okay, I want to carry this like halfway there. And would you look at that? And would you look at that? Easy peasy. That's what I worked on yesterday for a bit. Not very long. I kind of just turned off the camera and then, like, hit like maybe 5 chips and then was just like, fuck this, and I left. I think it's not good, but like, hey man, I think I'm the embodiment of like a reals golfer. Still long. I keep aiming left there. That could be better. Let's do one off the back foot, because these, in theory, should roll out more, so. Ooh. Alright, that's not bad. Okay, let's switch up to this close one. This is one where I'm going to be able to adopt the same thing, but I think I'm going to try and like open up the face, right? And there's that special phrase. You have to put that on a fucking shirt, dude. I say it so much. Open up the face. Sit. And then, I mean, granted, this is a pretty tough shot, but that's not bad. It's pretty long, actually. That's pretty fucking bad. Sit. That one was pretty good. Spun a decent amount. But, again, I'm not thinking about, oh, land this short. I need to be thinking, like, I'm trying to land it here. Not fucking stare at the flag and hit, and that's why I'm always long. So right now, let's change where I think I'm aiming. So now I want to think about, I want to land barely on for this flag. Okay. Short. I mean, tough shot, but better. It's because I haven't been practicing my normal short game, so how would I expect it to be the same as it was at my best? And that also ties into, the mental things my coach was talking to me about last night with, can't expect to play your best every round you come out here. You can't compare yourself to that, otherwise you're always going to be, as he said, as the reel said, getting kicked in the nuts every round. It's gonna take all the wind out of your sails every time if you think you're gonna play your best, because then you're always gonna be falling short, except for the few times you don't, which is when you have those highlight rounds and when you play your best, right? I'm not trying to improve my best necessarily. I shouldn't be thinking about every round coming out here and going low. I need to improve my average. And how am I gonna improve my average? By not thinking I'm gonna play my best every time, and then by improving my average, I will be indirectly improving my best. Because my average will get higher, I won't have hopefully as many blow up rounds or shit rounds. That's really bad. And then it should hopefully translate into that. So those bottom, right now my round dispersion kind of looks like this, right? I've had a really, like, shooting 80, and then down here it's like shooting fucking 95, which is like, I shouldn't be shooting 95. And so, hopefully, by changing that mindset and really trying to improve the average, my dispersion should come up a lot down here and just slightly up here. And then hopefully, once it catches up, then it'll hopefully be a slower, steady increase in dropping scores. You know what I mean? I can't expect to shave fucking 10 strokes off my game just like that, like instantly. It's going to be slow and steady, and that's what golf is. And so I need to shift my mindset to that. I've already started shifting it in the sense of, I'm okay with hitting bad shots now. I know I'm not going to hit every shot perfect. So that part is kind of out of the way. But now it's time to start improving the average, focusing on making the little changes and focusing on the little improvements in my game that are happening consistently rather than focusing on the lowest round possible or that I can achieve. So I moved over a little bit. I mean, look at this chipping area. It's beautiful, isn't it? It's gorgeous, but you remember that black and yellow checkered flag? We're in some thick stuff here. Bunker in front of me. I gotta hit it high, and I gotta kind of do my normal shot here. I almost kind of treat these like bunker shots, like really open the face up. I come through and I just focus on pulling that handle left and just getting it up in the air. So let's practice that here. I need to really focus on dialing in my distances on these. When my face is this open, I can kind of hit this. I could kind of take a decent swing of this. And we're off to a good start. Come on. There it is. Little long. Yeah. Holy fuck, my legs are sore. Oh my god, I hit legs yesterday and they're fucking dead. I know I got no followers right now, but if you guys want to see some workouts too, feel free to let me know. Maybe I'll do that. I love working out. That might have been the weirdest shot I've ever hit. I don't even know what just happened. That like made the most dead sound, but it made it perfect distance. Okay, another one. Yeah. There's this guy that comes to this range, and oh my god, I swear he does it. I don't know what he thinks he's doing. I haven't figured him out yet. I haven't figured him out if he's just being cool, or if he's like a fucking leech. Like, he just walks up to people. He did the same thing to me and my girlfriend when we were out here, when we first started golfing. And he still comes here. And he just comes up to you while you're swinging, and he starts giving you all this advice. And I mean, if I'm being honest, I bought it in the beginning, but his swing is like, fundamentally, I don't think it's something you should be replicating. Like, it just isn't. Neither is mine, but his definitely is also not there. Well, yeah, I see him. He's taking victims. It looks like a guy and a girl. I saw them on the range when I was hitting. And he goes, oh my god, it is so funny. He goes up to you, he starts hitting your balls, and he'll show you like 10 fucking practice swings, or 10 practice shots, and be like, yeah, just do this. Yeah, so just do this. Yeah, let me see you do this a little bit. And like, again, I'm sure every range has one of these dudes. But it's like, how many of our fucking balls are you going to hit, man? He goes up to each mat, he gives each of you 10 shots to watch. That's 20 of our fucking balls gone. And then he doesn't do a great, he just tells you like, yeah, just slap the ball. If I'm being honest, he's a funny dude. He seems like he's probably a nice guy, but part of me just can't help but think he does this shit on purpose to just get some more balls. Long. By the way, you guys can't see this. I haven't landed one on the green, except for my bunker shot. So, I think now that I'm getting in this groove of coming out here as much as I can, recording, getting a lot of good intel, good insights into my swing and how I practice. And it kind of puts extra pressure on me for actually coming out here and showing up, you know what I mean? And eventually, not if, but when I get hopefully a decent following, I'm hoping it's pushing you guys to come out here and get better too. And then I'd love to be able to hold events and such where, oh, that one's fucking good. Hold events and such where like I can come out and meet you guys Let's fucking go. 2 balls on the green. That's all it takes. I'd love to be able to do something similar to what Bob does supports those with those breezy invitationals. I haven't been able to go to one yet, but hopefully soon. Hopefully one day. And hopefully that's not too loud. I don't know what any of this sounds like. There's like a fucking giant air compressor leaking next to the chipping green. And it's just like, I mean, fuck, I don't know. This thing could explode right now for all I know. So, hopefully I don't die. And this isn't the last video. But I think it'll sound okay. That's too hard. It's gonna be long. Dude, he's still hitting our balls. I haven't seen one of them take a swing yet. He has his own balls. Why don't you show them with your own balls? I swear he has to be doing this on purpose, man. There's no way. Holy shit, he's taking up another one. This dude's been helping them for like fucking 10, 15 minutes. Just hammering their fucking balls down the range. And I'm like, this is absurd. I don't know, maybe I'm being a little too critical of the dude, but that's fucking funny as shit. I remember every time he'd walk away, my girlfriend would be like, oh, so nice of him to teach us how to do this. And I'd just be like, fuck that guy. He fucking came over there, I'm hitting the ball like shit. This dude rolls over, starts fucking swinging this whack-ass swing and hitting the ball pretty good. Hitting our balls, teaching us how to swing. It's funny. Looking back. Oh, fuck me. No, that should be fine. A little left. Dude, I can't stop laughing. He just went back to his bag, grabbed another club, and is now hitting more of their balls. This guy's a fucking enigma, dude. I don't know what to think of him. Anyway, I think I'm gonna call it. Still have not hit the putting green once. I don't give a fuck. Like I said, I don't want to, why would I want to practice putting with a putter I'm not going to keep using? I'm just going to buy a Scotty Cameron, so it's going to be totally different. Like, if I were to practice putting with my current putter, like, that's just going to screw me over long term, you know what I mean? I'm going to get the Scotty after practicing with my Odyssey. Weight's totally different, balance is totally off, so, you know, you guys wouldn't get it. It's just, for someone like me, who just has that feel, that touch for the game, it's going to totally fuck me up, so I'm going to continue to not practice. Honestly, I should be taking the same logic to the wedges. Why am I out here hitting a 60 degree when, actually no, because I'm going to probably get another 60 degrees, so this makes sense. I should practice chipping. Shouldn't practice putting though. Waste of time right now. But alright, I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. The next one should be a 9-hole of me. Hopefully we could do better than our last score, not blow up, learn from our mistakes, get better. And so I'll have that one, and then we'll see what else is going to get recorded. Maybe I'll do another 2 club worst club challenge. Or maybe my buddy will want to do a little, we'll do a little scramble. I got an extra mic. He could hop on here. So maybe we'll do a little scramble, a little 1v1. I'll give him some strokes for some holes. We'll figure it out, man. But look forward to that. Follow the Instagram. Subscribe to the YouTube. I'm going to do me. Stay up, players. I'll see you guys again soon.